I'm gonna be in the bath with you.
I'm putting the crimper in.
And I don't want to get my clothes wet, so I'll have to be naked.
That was the inner monologue of the first person to ever bathe. They were like, all right, dude, I smell like fucking ass. How should I do this? I don't want to get my clothes wet.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi. All ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of the True Crime Podcast. We are in a car.
We are the car.
I'm your host, the left side of the car.
I am your host. Anyways, you know, you were like fucking 35 minutes late today. I'm putting you on the spot, dude.
I'm not talking about that's not crime. That's not crime.
Oh, it's a crime. It's a fucking faux pas.
Well, it's not true, and it's not a crime. So, not on topic.
You ever hear about the butter knife killer?
The butter knife killer?
The butter knife killer?
No.
Here's a Wikipedia rabbit hole for you true crime heads out there, Daddy-o. The butter knife killer. He would slather his victims in that sort of fake processed margarine substitute.
Yes.
And
can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah. And I guess they would just like suffocate.
Can't believe it's not murder.
Yeah. Have you seen Top Gun with Tom Cruise?
That is a crime.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
Is it good?
No, I haven't seen it. All I know about Top Gun is that it was not Rambo. Was it? Wait,
well,
hold on one second. Was it?
You didn't watch it, so you don't know that.
I guess that's technically true.
I know it stars Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
So we got that far.
Can we restart?
No. So
we're in a car.
And we're kind of in a car. If you count the guest house of Mr. Schneider as a car.
What the fuck?
Schneider's in the corner sniffing what looks like a turd. Oh, Schneider's making my co-host sniff the turd.
I didn't. I deliberately turned away.
I know, I saw it, but he still tried.
Yeah.
Aw, Schneider.
Come on, Snide.
That
Tom drum.
That is a drop of his poop.
You know what's nuts?
What?
I got doorknob rash.
You got doorknob rash.
Yeah.
That sounds like a true crime. I want to go down.
This is a true crime, man. There's a culprit going around There's a culprit going around town rubbing door dashes with
door.
Hold on.
Wait, doorknob or door dash?
There's a culprit going around town.
Okay.
Rubbing doorknobs with rash.
What is rash?
So when you touch it, you get the doorknob rash.
Like is it poison ivy?
No, it's just like a nondescript red patch of skin.
That could be awful.
Yeah, especially because like I open doorknobs a sort of a unique way, so it's just like
I have eczema.
It's not the same thing.
It could be.
Look, my kind of people who have doorknob rash.
Maybe that's how I got the eczema.
It's not.
Oh no,
it's not. Don't include yourself in like our thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just wanted to feel special. Do you like my shoes?
Yeah, those are pretty sick. Are those McDonald's fries?
Yeah, and McNuggets.
And a burger. Did you know that
they're Crocs? They're McDonald's Crocs.
Do you know that the Big Mac was made as a competitor to Big Boy restaurants? The double decker.
What?
Yeah, it was made. The Big Mac wasn't even like their first big breakthrough sandwich. Big boys all over the nation, yeah, were making these double decker things, so they made a Big Mac.
I didn't know Big Boy was a thing.
Can we restart?
No, no, we're keeping this all in.
We're in a car. Today we're going to be looking at the doorknob rash.
Bum, 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 bum. I got eczema from the doorknob rash, and you can't fucking deny that.
You didn't.
I did.
That is so insensitive.
Look.
Do you realize?
What do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, you do have eczema.
from the doorknob.
Eczema.
It traveled through my hand, down my arm, into my leg.
Yeah.
Like Venom from Spider-Man.
I've seen Venom from Spider-Man.
And he gets on the legs like eczema.
There's another true crime I wanted to discuss. If you'd fucking let me speak for 2 goddamn seconds.
All right, fucking speak your truth.
There's a guy who dresses in his Sunday best, right? Just goes around giving people little scritches.
What, like just pats their head?
Yeah,
Or like pets it like a cat?
yeah, like a cat.
Purr for me.
He's the scritch giver.
Don't scritch me, you scritch giver.
Yeah. How do fucking true crime podcasts like?
I've never listened to one.
I don't either. We shouldn't
but
have-
we made one and we're on
It's
it.
the issue is like I've never heard one, so we shouldn't have parodied it because I don't know what to say.
Well, it's kind of like if crime happened and they covered it.
Right.
And it's not. This isn't parody. That's odd. That's an odd word to choose for us making a true crime podcast.
Okay.
But I think that we need to go back to the doorknob rash guy. Because I actually was able to track down one of them.
One of the guys.
One of them.
It's just like a crime syndicate.
It's a mob.
Okay. All right.
And I only scratched the surface of what rashes they're trying to leave behind. So a message from him, I got his email. It's at Yahoo, which is weird. But he basically...
At Yahoo? That's his email?
Well, I'm not going to leak the rest of it, but it's a Yahoo email.
Okay.
Which is weird.
Why is that weird?
What? Do you have a Yahoo email?
Yeah. I don't primarily use Yahoo, but everybody has a Yahoo
currently
email.
judging you.
You never played like
I didn't Yahoo.
what was Yahoo's game site that they had?
Farm.
Yahoo game site.
I have no idea.
There was a game section.
Yahoo Games.
Well, that's what they say.
That's what it says.
That's what they say. Let me second.
Registration is optional, thank God.
Can we restart?
Everyone go to wikipedia.com and go to Yahoo Games, and then everyone look up Jigsaw Pet D.
Don't look up Jigsaw Pet D. That's something else.
Board games?
These are shit fucking games. They got backgammon, bingo, Catan, checkers.
What the fuck is Jigsaw Pet D?
Who voted on these? Like a committee of grandmothers?
What does the D mean? Everyone go to wikipedia.org. I didn't see the rest of it.
Yeah. Get fucked.
I connected with one of the henchmen, one of the minions from the crime syndicate.
One of the goons.
And he said that they usually try and collect plants just that are on the side of the road, and they try to guess which ones are rashes because none of them were really in like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, so they weren't learned to identify what does and doesn't give you rashes.
Mm-hmm.
So they just guess. And I think a lot of people have gotten lucky because they just got like daisies rubbed on their doorknob, and it just smells kind of good for
And they
like
never
6
knew
hours.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were none the wiser.
They started learning recently that ivy and oak really get on your skin and makes you go ouchie ouchie.
So it doesn't hurt. It's just uncomfortable.
Well, it can hurt.
I mean, if you scratch at it, yeah.
Well, why would you not? It's itchy.
Why would you scratch on it? You're just spreading it. You didn't. Aren't you the Boy Scout? They didn't tell you this.
It's itchy.
Oh, my pink eye. Better hold on. My other eye kind of itches.
If I'm tired, I sleep. If I'm itchy, I itch. I
Scratch. You scratch.
I itch.
You scratch.
I'm itchy and itch.
Don't even get me started on the Bakugan Bandit. Is our next guy. You know what? I'm getting. I know what true crime documentary you guys do. They go. His name is Cole Sprouse, age 28, and he's recently been convicted of
Cole Sprouse.
Yeah.
So that's
Zach and Cody.
Yeah. Was he convicted of something?
He's the Bakugan Bandit.
I feel like what happened to all of his riches? I feel like he could afford his own Bakugan.
I didn't even tell you what the Bakugan Bandit did.
I'm sorry.
You're already just jumping the
I assumed
shark.
he was a bandit of Bakugan.
Yeah, he swindles them.
Yeah. Why can't he just buy his own?
He lifts them.
Just for like the thrill?
Just for the thrill. And for the ownership of the Bakugan.
Speaking
It serves
of,
two purposes.
Don't censor this.
Uh-oh.
I want my Charizard EX back.
You want me to get his address real quick?
Yeah, say it on air.
We could actually find this so easy. He has like the stupidest fucking name. It's like 2 names that don't even
so
fucking exist.
Bakugan Bandit is out on the loose, but I already know of the Pokemon Card Bandit. While I was in elementary school, a young, wide-eyed, beautiful, sweet, innocent boy.
Is affiliated with the Republican Party and is registered to vote since 2019.
What? He's registered as a Republican?
Yeah. It's not the only R word that describes
stinky.
I'll be the first and the last. I'll be the first to say it.
Relish.
Ridiculous. Rascal.
I had a Charizard EX. It was a shiny card. It was beautiful. It cost $30 from my local Toys R Us. Mm-hmm. I show it off at my local school within a white binder of card sleeves pages 3x3, and I place it directly in the middle of my binder. Not the front page, not the back page, one of the middle. Hard to find. I go and leave that thick binder of hundreds of pages of 3x3 card sleeves on a chair within my band class. I play my trumpet. I have a great time. Finally learn how to play Flight of the Bumblebee perfectly. I then stand up.
Good instrument for
fucking musical prodigy. Turn around. What's that? One of the slots in my 3x3 card sleeves is now empty.
You identified it from across the room that there was an empty page?
Oh, yes.
Okay, you got part of that wrong. You didn't buy it at Toys R Us. I traded it to you. I had a shiny...
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I had the big card, too, remember?
I had the box.
I had the box. Did he take mine, too?
Did you give me the box?
I don't think I gave you the box. Maybe I wasn't there.
I actually have no idea now.
I remember I had a Charizard EX. I traded something to my brother to get, and I had a Charizard EX. I want to say a Bulbasaur EX and a shiny Squirtle. Wait, what's the evolution of Squirtle? Blastoise.
Squirtattle.
Yeah.
You had a shiny Squirtattle?
Squirtattle.
That's awesome.
Can we start over?
Yeah.
Okay. We're in a car.
We're having a lot to censor this time.
I'm not censoring any of it.
Well, I've got a lot to censor this time.
Who else do I want to...
This is a true crime podcast starring 2 people who know how to use their power on the internet and are very good with personal information.
Yeah, no. I'm sure that those fucking 2 listeners in like Sydney, Australia are gonna
10.
Oh, 10?
10 listeners
in Sydney alone. Wow, we're really coming up in the world.
Oh yeah, the big 1-0.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about climbing into a nice warm bath, getting like a.
Would you be naked?
Yes, getting one of them fucking hair crimper things, plugging it in, just dropping it in the water.
What would that do?
Kill me to death. It'd kill me to death.
What?
Yeah.
But
So
you would ruin the hair curler.
Crimper.
What's the difference?
One crimps and one curls.
What is a crimp?
I don't know. I just said a verb.
Well,
Can we start over?
Yeah. Welcome back to a podcast that we still somehow have, and we haven't gotten legally taken from by the FBI.
This is our mind baby, and CPS isn't coming anywhere near it, even though I don't change its diaper or feed it. Am I right?
The world wants to censor comedy now.
Can't say nothing no more. used to be you could say whatever, and I can't say nothing no more. Can't say nothing.
Do you think my thighs are fat?
Can't say that. Can't say fat. You got to say obese.
Do you think I have obese thighs?
You didn't hear that from me.
Do you think they jiggle in the wind?
There's no wind in here. There's no draft.
Well, if I shake it, it makes wind.
Yeah, they are jiggling a bit.
Like a hand fan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck.
Don't do that.
So I got this idea, right? It's a it's this play, and it's an idea that I had that you didn't. It's about Joe Biden. See,
No, I
It's his
haven't. I haven't
boyhood story.
trademarked it yet. You can't release this.
guess who did trademark it?
No, you fucking
Yeah.
didn't.
It's his boyhood story. I call it.
No, you didn't.
I call it. You have to see it to Biden leave it.
I did not believe it.
Who's the Hamilton guy? Who's the really annoying guy that made Hamilton?
Philip DeFranco.
Yeah. Do you think I could get Philip DeFranco to write some of these, like, they'd be like a hip hop fusion sort of thing
Yeah.
they're not even fucking like thematically relevant. In fact, like all the characters in the story own slaves. So why they're fucking singing in a genre that's primarily African Americans beyond me. But you know, I'm not Lin-Manuel bullshit fucking
Philip DeFranco.
Philip DeFranco.
How did Hamilton give permission to use his likeness?
I suppose they reached out to his estate.
Is he dead?
No.
So why would they reach out to him?
Well, he's in the home.
He
He
time?
can't speak on behalf
What's
of
the
his,
timeline of that?
of Hamilton.
Yeah, of like the guy.
Well, Ben, the history is divided into two distinct eras, right? There's pre-Hamilton and post-Hamilton. We're living on the right side here. You hear
Post?
that?
As
Post.
in like post, as in he is out of his prime.
Yeah, he's like decommissioned.
Okay, but he's like in retirement.
He's decommissioned. He stopped working.
What's he doing now?
No, he's like turned off and put up in a box in the closet.
I thought he was a man.
He is a vibrator.
This changes.
Are we talking about the same
this
thing?
changes the plot. Okay.
I said Hitachi.
Sexual.
What?
Hamilton is like
How many teeth do you really think George Washington had wooden teeth? That's
that
ridiculous.
was proven wrong.
That'd be so silly.
That his teeth actually still exist.
No,
You can go see them in a glass. Yeah.
Have you seen them?
No.
Then you're just making stuff up.
I hope the picture's real. I would feel lied to. But it was made out of elephant tusk, I think, and copper. I don't know. I think he had tetanus in his mouth and his gums.
That sounds about right for that period of time. They were like, I ran out of teeth. Fuck, what do we have? Elephants are big in the news.
That is white. The elephant's tusk is white. Your teeth were white, George. So that's good enough for me. Can't catch a cloud, so might as well get the tusk.
Have you seen the image of Benjamin Franklin and Chris Chan and how they look
No.
identical?
Do they?
Yeah. Look at this.
What?
Benjamin Franklin.
I'm
Christian.
fully confused about the idea of Hamilton, let alone like what he means.
They're like the same guy.
They look very similar.
That's nuts.
That's crazy. Benjamin, come on.
Gotta love it. Oh, here's a great image.
Why didn't Benjamin put some hair on that head?
They probably would have made it out of like fucking tusk or something. I don't know. It's hard to come by. You just gotta appreciate the prowess of
CWC
Christine
Ville
Weston Chandler.
Guardian? I don't even know what that is.
he's the she's the Quickville Guardian, right?
What is a Quickville Guardian?
Quickville.
What is that?
You know Quickville. It's a place where all his
That's the
friends live.
Got it. Okay. I didn't know that's where Sonichu lived.
Yeah. It's her initials. See, it's Christine Weston Chandler.
You know too much about this person.
No.
How many people are living in Rob Schneider's house?
Say the thing.
Did Rob get in your head? Yeah, I think Rob had him for a while. All right, go. You can go back to Rob. Oh God, no, that's for Rob. Take it to Rob. Did Rob give you that? He looks very sad. All right, he's going back into his closet. All right,
The macaroni monster.
I think that was a maid.
You heard about the macaroni monster?
Uh,
Cole Sprouse, age 20.
Cole, where is this guy? He seems to have done a lot.
He lives on a boat with his brother.
Does he? That's kind of cool. Oh, it's Alf on a shelf. Oh, bye, Alf. We have an Alf, and recently he has been a little mouthy, and it's Finn, like, I don't know. It's been like actually offensive.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I think we need to like bring something up.
Yeah.
Alf. Not
He's
now.
gone.
Yeah. Would you eat a cat?
He would. Do you know what gonorrhea nodules are?
No.
They're small hardened nodules of pus that form in
Jesus
somebody infected
Christ.
with gonorrhea.
Oh, okay.
The gonorrhea goblin. Cole Sprouse, age 25.
Dude, Cole Sprouse is de-aging.
These.
he's
Fuck yeah! What did I say the first
he's
time?
Benjamin Buttoning,
Yeah.
while also stealing Beyblades and having gonorrhea.
He's a man of many titles,
Good for Cole.
but primarily he's the gonorrhea
He's
goblin.
making it. Oh, that's his biggest. Damn. He needs to get Bakugan up and running.
That's what I'm saying.
Why does he like make a store if he has that many?
Bakugan?
Baku store. Cole Sprouse's Bakugan Emporium.
I wouldn't shop there.
What?
I'll be honest with you.
Why?
It's something about it
Name 10
deters me.
10 reasons.
All right.
That's what I thought.
Number 10. I'm doing it actively.
Oh my god.
There's no
This is
patience.
gonna take so long.
There's no patience in this household.
Oh my god.
Then you should have picked 3 instead of 10.
I
Number 10. I don't think it'd be very clean.
It would be clean.
No, it wouldn't.
Why are you saying that?
Because Cole Sprouse is
Because
not.
he lives on a boat.
Yeah.
People on a boat can clean.
They don't, because the ocean just comes and whisks it away. So he's not prepared. Number 9. He is the gonorrhea goblin. Why would
The salt water gets rid of the stink. No, Cole. You have to vacuum. The fish suck it all up.
I want to get lost at sea.
Lost at sea?
Yeah.
Like what's his name? What's that guy's name? Will Smith?
Yeah, Will Smith.
Will Smith and his baseball.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Come back, Walton. Walton. That was a great film.
Walton.
Walton, please. Don't make those fucking noises while we're recording.
I'm nodding out, dude. I just shot some heroin before you got here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That is the most.
Phil tried to install those lights they have at Speedway so you can't see your veins, but I found it.
What? Hold on. there are what at Speedway?
You don't know this?
This sounds like a fucking thing from it was in Invincible. There's a plot point that they just like skip over where one character is like, all right, lights on, and then it goes from just like a white room, and then you can see everything, and then he says lights back off, and he's like, yeah, so we have these lights to make certain color frequencies because everyone in America drinks tap water that has a chemical that allows them to not see these color frequencies.
What the fuck?
That's literally, so that exists at Speedway.
That's not at all what I said.
That's pretty
gone off
close.
on a completely unrelated
It's pretty
thing.
close. They're making lights so you can't see shit.
You can't see your veins in certain blue or yellow hued lights.
What?
And they have
But
it.
that's a part of me.
Yeah, but I mean it's under
What's
the
the
skin.
light where I can't
It's
see my limbs
subdermal.
and I float around like I'm in Mark Zuckerberg's megaverse?
You're adding more stuff to it.
Where's that light?
It doesn't
Einstein?
exist. There's not enough of a fucking demand to
I
stop
want a
people
light
from...
to not see my head, so that I look like the Headless Horseman and I can like make a cool like short film.
That's just called a mask.
That's called a light bulb.
Listen, the short of the long of it is
Long.
I
want the
found my vein. I got it in. I'm feeling on top of the world and below the world. You know they call
How
it,
does the blue light get rid of your
they
veins?
call it horse
They're
in some
still
regions.
there,
They
right?
call it, huh?
The veins are still there.
No, they disappear when the light flicks
How
on.
do I live? How does the blood go? Does my heart grow like the Grinch's?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what happens. How exactly does that?
Well,
Why would that make you live without veins?
like more blood.
We haven't cleaned our air fryer in like 4 months.
Can I judge you?
You want to see it?
I'll judge
Open
you.
it up. It's so rank.
Hold on. I'll
Just
look
look
at
at
it.
it.
I'm gonna describe it to the whoever's listening right now. That's I was about to say that's fine.
Yeah, I like
The
it.
cage is fine. So there's like in the air fryer, there's like that thing that holds the actual food, and then there's like the part underneath, right?
You called
And
it a
seems
cage.
like the cage to keep my
You
chickens
might call it a
in.
basket.
Well, I mean, you could call it a basket, but there's no way to escape, and a basket with a lid is a cage.
It has it doesn't have a roof.
Well, if you put it in the air fryer, then you're stuck.
Oh.
If you were the size of a chicken, I could put you in there and you wouldn't get out because you're a chicken. How do you push?
You know why they call the dog pound the pound?
Because they're pounding the dogs.
There's no good way to escape that one.
Yeah.
No, because when lights go out, they're just pounding them. They're just walloping on them.
Why would they turn off the lights then?
Well, there's a special light that makes dogs invisible.
Can't see the dogs anymore. Yeah, but there is just like a layer of char, like a fireplace underneath of the cage.
That's not char, man. That's old food bits.
I mean, you could char it.
Sometimes I scrape a little bit off with like a French fry and eat it.
All right, that's gross. Why do that?
What do you main in Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition?
I usually main like who's like the big one?
Kin?
No, like
Ryu?
bigger.
Oh,
like big. Like
I know who you're talking about.
Like
Green guy?
bigger than that.
Bigger
like
than
I don't
the
know
green
who's
guy?
big.
Dulcim?
Bigger.
Dolph.
Like, is there like a T-Rex or like a Stegosaurus?
I think you're thinking of Killer Instinct.
I have no instincts.
Oh.
So pass on that one. I have fought in a street.
What street?
It was in like a highway.
You fought in a highway?
Yeah, not physically.
What a fucking downgraded way of saying that. Look, don't never lead with street. I fought on a highway sounds way cooler, and here you are. Basically, it's like you said, I went to a house instead of I went to the White House.
I mean, I'm not lying.
Yeah, you're double speaking.
I'm double speaking?
Yeah, is that what that's called?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it's called.
I literally spoke once.
Yeah, you're deliberately using ambiguous or obscure language.
I have never done that. On this podcast, ever. I have never been obscure about anything that we do, and everything we say is truth.
Word is bond, yo.
I think that the most recent thing in the news was crazy, don't you?
Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah,
if I see that shit happen one more time, I might have to get involved.
I can't believe that Cole is at it again.
Cole Sprouse, the macaroni massacre.
Age 15. Getting out there. Going buck wild.
He's got like fucking 4 minutes before he's embryonic.
Oh, Cole. Did Benjamin Button's voice get higher, or was he just a kid with a sick throat?
The only time I saw Benjamin Button, I don't remember where I was, but I remember I didn't want to be there. I was not paying attention to it. I was thinking about being anywhere else.
I literally only know Benjamin Button exists is because someone called me it. Because my name is Ben, and that was the end of that joke.
Oh, that's funny.
But I don't.
That's funny. Who was that? What's their name?
What? Yeah. What was their name?
What's their party affiliation?
I met them on a playground. I was 10.
I was 10.
They were
probably also 10.
Doubt it.
You go to recess with people in your grade.
Not recess. Playground. It's one of those jungle gyms where they think they're cool and you can do like double backflips, but like no one can do that. You're 10.
Wait, what?
Like the ones that like don't really have a playground. It's more of like, here's 10,000 ropes and like 4 metal bars. Now jump from bar to bar, you 4 foot tall child.
No, those are the shit. I love those.
But I can't do it. I was 10.
Yeah, I like swinging around.
How do you swing? You're 10.
How do you swing? How do you swing really? You want me to explain the act of swinging?
I know how to get on a swing, but like that's as far as I ever got. You gotta stop moaning.
But none of the alcohol's working. I still want to hop into that warm bath and get the hair crimper and just
Crimp.
just sort of crimp.
Dude, how are you gonna crimp if you don't know what crimping means? Look up crimp. What's a crimp?
Fuck,
You're not gonna fucking look it up. You're too much of a wuss to do it.
I'm looking up crimp.
You're hiding from the definition of crimp.
I'm looking up hair crimper, man.
All right.
Don't naysay me.
Yeah. What? Fucking. Of course, you're going incognito with it.
Well, yeah, I don't want this on my search history. Look, it's a hair crimper, you fool.
That looks like a trident.
No.
What is that?
It's a hair crimper.
What does it do?
I imagine if you put it into a body of water you were laying in that you would get shocked to death.
Well,
For your information.
That's not the purpose of it.
Well, I'm not going to buy it to crimp. I don't have enough hair to crimp. I'm going to buy it to put into a warm bath.
Don't put yourself down like that. You got hair to crimp.
Oh. Maybe life's not all bleak.
As long as I've got my hair to crimp. Is that a crimp? That just looks like her hair is curly.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
I feel like if I saw this, the word crimp might come to mind. Excuse me, miss. Love the crimp. Thank you.
That sounds like it could be offensive.
How?
You dirty crimper? That doesn't
Well, yeah,
sound
if you
good.
say dirty crimper, you're adding like an extra
But like
suffix
you dirty
and
lover,
prefix.
like that can't be bad.
Yeah,
You
it
dirty
is.
crimper.
Dirty lover
That sounds scary.
Dirty lover sounds like it's directed at like someone who's
Sounds like someone that makes passion. that achieves goals that people who go for missionary could never.
sounds like an unfaithful harlot.
Sounds like a witch that we would burn at the stake. You dirty, dirty crimper.
Let's see.
Look up the definition of crimping.
I'm doing it.
Just do it. We can't beat around the bush any longer.
Crimp.
We have to
Whoa! Hey, this looks fucking rad.
I know that type of crimper.
Oh, that type of crimper,
I
you
do.
know.
It crimps
Wow.
wires. Well, that you could in that scenario you could replace the word crimp with crunch. No, you couldn't.
No, you fucking
I'm
couldn't.
gonna be made fun of by.
Compress something into small folds or ridges.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
Look up the crimp bandit. See if
That's not alliterative.
the crimping
Crook.
the crimping cramper. The crimping Krampus.
That's too many things.
The Crimpus Krampus.
Why is he Christmas time?
It was around the time. It was around Christmas.
All right, crimping Krampus.
Do you believe in Krampus?
I believe that's a very loaded question.
Do you believe in Santa?
So yeah,
You
obviously
can't
Santa's real.
believe in. Oh yes.
Krampus is kind of a tricky one, right? Because
Well, I feel like Krampus is like it's like believing in God but not believing in Satan.
no, because if you think about it, Krampus is just a really mean Santa. So who's to say that Santa some years isn't
But
just
he
like a cock?
was an elf or an angel that fell from grace.
That's not how it happened.
Mm.
No, I watched the episode of American Dad with Krampus. He's a show tune singing. That's all I know about Krampus, though.
There's a movie about him.
No,
Guess what it's called?
Krampus.
Mm.
Oh, cool. Feet stuff.
Feet.
What the fuck is this image? Holy shit.
So we found we found red socks and printed on the front of it from the toes to the heel.
In like really stretched out fashion.
Is Krampus holding a girl?
It's a little boy in a sailor outfit.
Boy.
And he's like grabbing his ear. His like finger is through his ear.
Krampus is not good. He has that boy chained up. Oh my god.
Unchain that boy.
These socks are only $2.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Why are they so readily available?
AliExpress, man. Oh, there's a back. This looks so bad. Why is it on both sides?
We found the same thing except it's on the back so that the heel of your foot is sticking the child's ass out.
That's not his ass.
What? Yes, it is.
No.
Then what is it?
It's like his stomach.
No, it's not.
Hold on. Why does my body fail me?
Look
Oh, fuck. Look at this guy.
The terrifying truth. We're just looking at Google Images. This is an audio podcast.
But look at this one. This one's crazy looking.
I can't explain all of these.
All right. What's your favorite hexadecimal code?
I think I've been learning about this recently because hexadecimal is 16-bit. Fuck. What? 8. 32.
You might have been right the first time.
16.
Stop saying numbers.
16.
You're freaking out my cat.
16.
You
Where's
go-
the cat?
He hates prime numbers.
I bet the fucking cat knows. Hey, oh, does he hate prime numbers?
Do you like?
Well, don't worry. Hexadecimals aren't that because it's 16, and they go like HE, like equal 0x.
I don't think it's 16 because
and you can translate that into bit.
a bitmap is 16-bit, but a hexadecimal
No, but
code.
hexadecimal is 2, just in a different way, because one is hexadecimal and one is a bitmap.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
And then
Is this where you wanna be?
binaries in 2s,
Mm-hmm.
and is hexadecimal 8? Fuck.
Hex is 8 because it's like a hexapus.
But decimal doubles.
Hexadecimal.
2.
Because like think about it. There's a hexagon
God damn
has
it.
8 sides.
What
a
is
hexapus has
that?
8 legs.
What is that? I'm a failure. I'm a failure.
Welcome to the slump. You could buy a crimper and you could also climb into a warm bath.
No.
We could save water. Let's just sit at 2 opposite ends of the tub. Same crimper.
Dude, I'm not buying a crimper with you, but I will get in a bath with you.
Okay.
So
Even after everything I just said was gonna happen.
it's not gonna happen because I'm gonna be in the bath with you.
I'm putting the crimper in.
And I don't want to get my clothes wet, so I'll have to be naked.
That was the inner monologue of the first person to ever bathe. They were like, "All right, dude, I smell like fucking ass. How should I do this? I don't want to get my clothes wet."
But like, would you want your clothes wet?
No.
So you'll be naked too,
Right.
and we'll be naked together.
You say I'll be tit naked?
Tits up, naked.
Look, naked or not, I'm putting the crimper in.
And you and me naked.
Just you, me, and a crimper.
No, you and me and naked.
Yeah.
No clothes in the house at all. This has got to be one of our worst episodes.
Yeah, I know. I keep asking to restart, and you just forbid it.
Well, it's too late now.
Look, we are 11. We are
1,000.
1,000. We're 40 minutes in.
Yeah, that's
God
not, yeah.
damn it.
I think what's been your favorite and least favorite part of this episode?
I feel like all that shit that Chris, what's his name? Cole Sprouse. All that
16. Go on.
Oh, he's 16 now?
Yeah, his birthday
He
was yesterday.
regressed, right?
No, progressed. He was.
You know
15.
what I don't like? A big old nasty cauldron.
Colon
Cauldron.
in
Cauldron.
colon
Cauldron.
cauldron.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like one of them big black pots that a witch has that it'll fill with like.
Who the fuck has a cauldron other than a witch? What classifies a cauldron? If I'm making like just a fuck ton of spaghetti,
Yeah.
is that still a cauldron or does it have to be a potion? Does it have to be like I want to jump high, or can I just fucking make soup?
Don't ask me these things. I'm still tweaking off the H. Rob Schneider has allowed for a very serious slump in my life. Everything is provided to me.
Heaven.
I'm a trust fund baby now.
Rob Schneider likes it that way.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to like basically
He's a sugar daddy.
devolve us into his kids.
Right. Well, no, don't say that because I just said he was a sugar daddy. That gets into a whole thing.
Well, he dad of us,
Right.
and we eat the sugar he gives us. So-
We're like ants.
Yeah, he just like leaves piles of raw sugar around, and I go licking it up.
Yeah, boy, this one sucks.
It's the best calories I
I
get.
know we always say this, but this one especially
No,
sucks.
the last one was great.
No, this one really stinks.
No, this one's good.
This one's a clunker.
This one's good.
This one should go in the waste bin.
This one should most likely be uploaded twice just because of how good it is.
Oh, we could run it in reverse.
Ooh, and then they'll have to like figure out what it says forward, even
Mhm.
though I uploaded it the week before forward. That's what I. But if they skip that episode, then they have to figure it out.
am not proud to admit that while Rob Schneider was at work, I went into his room.
You didn't break his vase, did you?
Listen, man.
The Schneider vase?
No, okay. It was not the Schneider vase.
Good, okay.
I know, but it was his other most favorite vase.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the Rob vase.
The one that he has his name carved in gold?
Yeah.
Jesus
It
Christ.
was just so malleable. I had to hydraulic compress it.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, now it's just like an amorphous brick of gold.
I don't know how we're going to tell him.
We're not. Well, I'm not. And if he asks you about it, you better not either.
But
nothing.
But what if he uses his stern voice?
We're in this together. If I'm going down, you're going down.
No, I didn't do it.
Oh, but he's not gonna believe that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And you're gonna get 2 weeks, no Xbox.
No, he wouldn't.
He
Not
would.
again.
Yeah.
Remember when he put me in the spike room?
I thought you weren't getting out of that one. I'll be honest. Considering that it was a room with spikes on every surface.
Yeah, it was like, oh, you've ever seen Matilda?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember with the punishment room where they like get thrown in? There's like spikes.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider just watched Matilda and then just remade that.
He was in Matilda.
And he keeps on bringing in people like that guy that wandered in with Alf on a shelf.
Yeah.
I think that he was probably just got out of the spike room because
he was filled with holes.
Yeah, I mean that was my like working theory.
That's Rob's favorite drifter. He's got
at least 3.
He's got like a totem pole of important drifters in his life, and that guy's one of them.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the one drifter that like doesn't move his feet?
Yeah.
Like it looks like he's floating to where his like feet like drag behind him.
Is that the guy who's attached to that moving treadmill across the house by a hook in his back? That's a Weekend at Bernie. He's doing a Weekend at Bernie.
Oh, I haven't looked up.
Yeah, there's a hook. He's moving around on a tread.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it. I now understand why he never comes into our room.
He basically Macaulay Culkin this dead man so that
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's
he's dead. I talked to him.
So when he's not home, no, that was
I just thought he was shy.
That was his fucking bowels collapsing.
Oh God.
So when people aren't home, this fucking dead guy on a tread
Should
moves
I bring
around
this
the
up
house.
to Rob?
Don't. And his silhouette's moving past the
Does
window.
Rob know he's dead?
Yes, to give the illusion that somebody is home.
That's no good. That's
You're
no
really
good.
outraged about this.
He's dead.
Why don't you take your self-righteous attitude and your stupid moral convictions and shove it where Rob don't shine, dude? Because this is the world you're living in.
Rob does shine. He's beautiful.
I like him.
Do you believe in the Pavlovian theory where like everyone wants to like fuck their mom or some shit?
That's not the right person. Sigmund Freud?
Sure.
Pavlov was the fucking dog, ring a bell, everybody's conditioned subliminally. Freud was the guy who wanted to fuck both his parents and was like, don't you guys also?
Okay, I've been calling that Zuckerbergen, and that I thought I was Zuckerberging Rob, but I guess I was Pavlovianing him.
What does neither of those what?
Well, every time that he like drove me somewhere, I would like have my backpack and I would pull out like a prime ribeye.
Yeah.
And I would throw it up in the air and he'd catch it. So he just started
like Shamu.
he recently has been driving me places.
Who was driving when he leapt into the air?
Well, Rob.
Just like the tips of his toes.
But sometimes it's once we get to the place, but other times it's like when he like does a good stop at a stoplight because he's had issues with that. He used to run stoplights and I'd be like, Rob, what are you doing? And he's like, it's no use for the Schneider. And it was really scary because there would be obviously oncoming traffic.
Right.
But more recently he's been stopping because he knew he would get a ribeye.
Mm-hmm. That's Pavlovian conditioning. So
that's not Zuckerberging.
No, neither of the things we discussed were, because that's the guy who invented Facebook.
So
Freud. That's the
Freud.
guy that capitalized on Facebook. Technically, the Winklevoss twins invented Facebook.
I bet they would fuck their moms.
Okay, well, I don't sleep anymore.
With people or just in general?
I just don't. I don't cease being awake.
Why is it called sleeping?
It's a
I want to sleep with you.
right. Oh, you mean in like a sexual context? Because bed.
That is the most stupid shit I've ever heard.
How is that stupid? We call cookies cookies because you cook them.
Let's bedding.
We call brownies brownies because they're brown. Like what? Words are stupid, man. Popcorn.
Let's bedding.
Fine, yeah. Do a more taste. Let me fuck you. Let's rut. That's better.
We are betting now.
Right.
I'm betting you.
I'm betting you.
We're bouncing.
Don't get deflowered.
Butt humping.
Yeah, that's what they call
That's
it.
Pavlovian.
Yeah. That's the right dude. In addition to not sleeping, there's also constantly music all around, but it's always at the same volume. Like somebody's playing it to fuck with me. They're trying to get under my skin.
Oh my god.
What?
You've been grouchy recently.
Right.
You've been having hanger issues. You've been sharding yourself.
Yeah. I'd prefer if you hadn't if you wouldn't include the
I think all the sharding and the grumpiness is all
technically the sharding is a big part of it, but I'm a little bit self-conscious about it.
I think it's like a Scrooge McDuck scenario. You're going to be visited
By
like
Pavlov.
Pavlov, Freud, and Darwin.
Why Darwin? It's not even the same field.
Darwin?
Yeah.
They all worked with birds.
One was ringing a bell for a bird. One was fucking a bird's cloaca. One was just observing a bird.
Yeah. Dude, I wish I was observing the bird.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you could ring the bell so that you would fuck the bird, and maybe you could like do all three so you'd be the Giga Chad? I am a Freudian Darwin.
A lot of people would frown if you
Fucked a bird.
If you did that to a bird, yes.
I guess that's true. What about Big Bird? Because there's like a human in there.
Don't talk to me about this.
But like if
I'm already on record. I've already talked about this.
About Big Bird?
Yeah.
I'm on the pod.
Nope. Just I'm already on record. I don't like repeat questions. Next.
Let's repeat it because I don't know that much about this. What about if Big Bird is a person?
No, about fucking Big Bird.
If it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's not.
What? That's just a furry, though, by that definition.
No.
Because okay, let's grounded reality. We don't do this very often on this podcast. Very serious.
Mm.
Realistically, Big Bird isn't real. So you would be fucking the guy, and the guy would be like. So the scenario that you would fuck Big Bird is if he asks, "Can I put on the suit?" Which that's just furry, which is fine. I'm not into it, but well, if it was Big Bird, I would. But
I'm not fine with it.
Just because it's furry?
Well, you know,
it's on the same level of being a furry.
No, I'm not in. I don't think furries are okay. I just don't.
I mean, fair enough, but it's Big Bird,
right?
Does that change anything?
I don't.
It's not a dog anymore. It's a
I know
big
you might
yellow
disagree.
bird.
I don't support zoophilia. I know it's an unpopular one.
But like but it's not a real animal. It's just based around a bird.
No, Your Honor. I was just jacking off to the idea. And so a little bit happened to get on the bird. It was in the same room.
It's legal if the bird isn't a bird and the big bird's a man.
All right.
Who just holds his arm up high.
Yeah.
So if he wants to do this the entire time he's getting plowed, then whatever.
Can we talk about the etymology of the word zoophilia? It's because like I know zoo means animal, but if you were just saying that and you didn't have any context of what the word meant, you would just think like, oh, this guy really likes zoos. Who doesn't? Souvenir cups?
He's a zoophile.
A sloth?
I do like sloths.
Who doesn't?
What is the Freudian thing? How did a real living man come to that conclusion?
Which thing?
Everyone wants to fuck their mom.
Well, because he wanted to, and the only way he could rationalize that in his head.
How did this become popular? There are many people that are crazy and just say words.
So he did.
Why is this one a thing?
that is one of like the more outlandish things he said, but he did also detail like the psychosexual stages of development in a way that
Is it accurate in any way?
so it's not totally accurate, but it was like it was the working theory at the time that is close enough now that people look back and are like, huh, maybe there was something to that. But
Maybe
for every
I do want to fuck my mom.
all right, well,
Really think about it.
how much time is there left in this podcast? Because I gotta go in like any other room. Can we restart?
Yeah, full reset. All right, welcome to our true crime podcast. Did you know that Freud was a criminal?
Yeah.
Did he incest?
No, you're thinking of Oedipus.
Who was Oedipus?
Oedipus was either in Greek or Roman mythology.
Like octopus.
Yeah. Hey Phil, is it Greek or Roman mythology?
He has holes in him. Let him be.
Okay, he's got holes in him. It's that dude which killed his like mother's suitor so that he could sleep with his mom.
I did hear about this.
It was not like recent news.
No,
it was in a fucking.
It was like Victorian era, wasn't it?
It was like ancient.
Oh, ancient, yeah, Victorian. What Victorian?
No, it's not.
Victorian was like 1600s.
That's not ancient.
How ancient are you?
BCE, before Common Era.
Like that long ago.
That's
Okay.
the only ancient that's ancient.
Ancient. What? That doesn't. Ancient doesn't mean that.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Ancient means before. It means before modern history.
What? No, ancient just means old.
Ancient era.
It's like starving to hungry.
All right. Here are lists of time periods, right?
There's an actual time period called ancient.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Prehistory seems what
I think it's called BCE.
Look, when you think of ancient Egypt, you're not talking about Egypt fucking 200 years ago.
Yeah, but if I'm talking about ancient, I'm talking about like fucking 20 years ago was ancient because I wasn't alive. Well, a little over that.
3000 BC is ancient Egypt.
Yeah, but
Just so you understand, that was 5,000 years ago.
ancient America was 300 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was because America didn't exist before that.
Ancient
Ancient
America. You know, it did exist, right?
People lived here.
There were fucking
But it wasn't
Aztecs
called-
lived here. The Mayans
It
lived
wasn't
here.
called America.
Olmecs lived
Look
here.
up ancient U.S. It's not going to come up with anything because it's only been around for 300 years.
Ancient America. What were the ancient Americas? Look, this is fucking ancient America.
Yeah, it was called Maya, Inca, Aztec, and Olmec. Not
Do you
ancient
think that
America.
existed 200 years ago?
No, I think that the U.S. existed 200 years ago. I think ancient means whatever you're putting in front of the word. And if you just say ancient, that doesn't mean shit. That
Why
could
do
be
we even
anything.
have words if you're not going to use them?
You're not using them.
I am.
Old
I got like
to ancient
I'll say
is hungry to starving.
I'll say 6 words right now, all right?
Big, small. Big, small.
That was 2. That's pretty good. Extension cord. Is that 1 word or 2?
That's 2.
Extension cord with a hyphen.
That'd be 1.
Okay, so those were 2 different words.
Technically. Tree house. That's already 3 words.
Mm-hmm. I'm all out of booze.
You drank them all.
I know. This sucks. Oh, no, there's still some left. It doesn't help. It hurts more than it helps. Are you in a slump? Are you in a little bit of a slump?
He's talking about crimping. Don't crimp your hair. Overall, it hurts the life total because it makes it too hot. Probably.
Let me tell you my dirty laundry, my
Be-
sordid
Be
affairs.
dirty.
Are you ready?
Be a dirty crimper.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Me and Margaret are getting divorced.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
The Marge herself?
Yeah.
The Marge magnet?
My Marge.
Oh my god. Dude, I'm so sorry.
Guess what the inciting incident was?
What?
I threw a big rock at her face. Just
Well, how big was the rock?
large.
Poundage.
I don't know how to do this. I can't tell you the poundage of a rock just by looking at it, but it was bigger than her head.
Okay, that's a big rock. That's a lot of poundage.
But here's the thing:
It's
is
at
I
least
wasn't
4.
doing it out of malice. I was doing it because it was funny.
Catch.
Yeah.
You've done. Yeah. I mean.
I said, think fast.
Marge.
So now she's coming after me. And she's probably gonna take the kids. Not my kids. I don't care.
I didn't even know you had kids.
I don't. They're not my kids. They're just kids that live in.
That sounds like she deserves the kids.
They're not her kids either.
Oh, how'd you acquire?
They just live in the
kids?
house. Sort of a Lord of the
Before
Flies
or
situation.
after you?
Sort of a Lord of the Flies situation. You know.
Okay.
They just adopted the
house?
property, yeah, and now they're fucking hanging out there.
So they're loitering.
And we like the company.
The company?
Yeah, they do Nerf wars and knock over important plates.
So the kids come with the rental?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I told you, man. They just kind of found their way inside.
How are they
started
legally
hanging out
there?
Legally?
You're letting them be there?
I'm not turning them away at the door.
Okay, got it.
I have no issue with it because
Okay.
they're just doing their thing.
Therefore,
They're like a background process.
fair enough. Yeah, children always are. Never focus on the children.
Do we restart?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Well, I think that you and Marge are. I think overall it'll end up being a healthier relationship. Is she taking the copter?
I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God.
Dude, you live for the
Yeah,
copter.
I can't. I won't be able to function if she takes the
You
copter.
live for the blades of the sky, my
Good
man.
Lord.
I don't know how else you're gonna be able to survive without that.
So we had a discussion
You and
the other
Marge?
night. Yeah, right. The other night,
Okay.
which, I was trying to stay level-headed, but, I'm me, so I threw a second rock.
Do you have these rocks collected?
We were just outside near a rock.
Oh, okay. I'm a little confused overall, because did Marge kick you out a while ago?
Yeah.
Okay, because before this we lived in a car and now we're in a guest house for Schneider.
No, that's where you're wrong. Every time you would get up to use the bathroom, which is frequently, by the way,
It is
talk to your fucking general
20,
practitioner.
30 minutes.
I would go across the street to the trailer park lot, and I pursued a relationship with a woman named Margaret.
I've met her. She's very sweet.
You're thinking of a different Margaret.
Oh, there's another.
Yeah. That was a toucan in a woman's dress.
Your wife?
No, the Margaret that you're talking about.
I'm talking about your wife. Well, now
You're talking about the
now
Margaret that I
ex-wife.
brought to Homecoming.
Marge.
Right? The Margaret from Homecoming?
I thought that was your wife.
That was a toucan in a woman's dress.
So hold on. What's the timeline here? When did you meet Marge?
Trailer Park Marge or Toucan Marge?
Wife. Where'd you meet your wife?
About 6.5 days ago, when you got up and went to the bathroom, and it was you, me, and Rob, and we were watching Back to the Future 1 and 2.
Was it after I ate the 2-pound block of cheddar?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I think it was after
The
that.
cheddar gets me there.
And it was that scene in Back to the Future 2 where they put the little pizzas in the oven and they become big, and you said, "Oh my God." And then you disappeared.
I remember this now. Yes.
Yeah.
So you left.
I scuttled across the street to the trailer park lot. I knocked on a random door because I was gonna rob them, and then we made eye contact, and I went, "My God, I'm beautiful."
All right. So I haven't met your now ex-wife.
No, unless you followed me to the trailer park lot. No.
So I guess I thought you've been dating the same Margaret this entire time, but in fact you've dated 3.
2, only 2.
Wait, so the toucan?
Technically 1 because the toucan in a woman's dress was just a toucan. I was just
toucan was at Trailer Park and Homecoming.
Hey Ben,
Nah.
who can dance? How many people? Hold on. How many people does it take to dance? Toucan.
I really don't like that you fucking lied to me. You've known your wife for 6 days.
6.5.
I thought you've known her for like 6 years, but no. In fact, that was a bird for the past 6 years, and only the past week has it been a person. Do I have the timeline right?
She was not recurring. All right.
The bird.
You're thinking of a different toucan. For the past 5 years. All right. I only
Also
brought the
named-
toucan to Homecoming.
You also called her Marge.
Yeah, that was to throw you off the scent.
How did you train a toucan to look like a woman?
You just fell for it. It was very obviously a toucan in a dress.
But like, I didn't even notice the beak.
You're not observant.
I ignored the feathers. I just assumed that was a headpiece.
You know what I fucking can't stand?
What?
That one Christmas song about that girl's whining about she wants her 2 front teeth, and it's like, dude, they're either gonna grow in or you lost your adult teeth. There's like no way around this. You're either gonna get them or you're not, and you know which set of teeth they were, so just stop fucking talking about it. Either wait and be patient or accept that you have to get dentures.
Well, I mean, they're just impatient and they just want their teeth now, and that's why they're asking for it for Christmas, because it'd be a gift if they had their teeth.
Right. Thank you for the gender neutral pronouns. We don't know.
I do. Yeah. I guess I don't know. It's a
We don't-
child.
Yeah.
For sure, a child. I don't think it's dentures.
That was also a toucan.
No way. I refuse to believe that one. That's a powerful toucan. Where do you find all the toucans?
I don't personally track them down.
You buy them?
No. They just come around. They hang out. Here's the thing.
What?
If you're cool like me,
Is it like your
and
scent?
I'm cool, all right, they'll come around. All right? You can learn a little something from me. I'll teach you the ways.
Pretty positive they're attracted to the sharks. You eat like a bird, so there's just blueberry and nut stains in your underwear.
Have you seen Rio?
Yeah.
Dude.
Why was his name Blue? Make up anything fucking better than that.
'Cause
Like
he was blue.
he was blue, and that was they chose that. Like, imagine the B movie, full of puns, full of stupid shit. At least he had a real fucking name.
His name was Rio.
Barry Benson.
No, Rio's name was Rio.
The country.
Yeah, the
His
bird's
name's
name was
Blue.
Rio.
No,
Yeah.
it's blue.
Like Ratatouille from Ratatouille.
Blue and light blue and villainous gray and red and neutral gray. I think the other one was gray. And
I'm so fucking mad.
why? What? Because of this divorce?
No, unrelated.
Okay.
I'm mad that the bird's name was Blue and not Rio.
I'm upset. Why are you naming it the color? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue.
White.
Blue.
Come here, white.
I'm a lot of man. I'm like at least 3. I look like one of them vor porns. They got the big old gut.
What, like Caillou's mom?
Thank you, Bim. Yes, like Caillou's mom.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Now I got it.
I'm a Goodyear blimp.
Anyways, closing arguments.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah. Talk about Marge.
Okay. I just don't see an end.
It's okay. You seemed happier with the bird. Do you want another bird?
No.
No.
I'm already kind of set in.
What do you want? What's the new Marge we need for you?
You reach a certain plateau.
It's a pretty bad episode.
No. This is my dying work, you dick.
I think that crimping would ruin the hair follicles, and you'd be pulling out your hair.
Yeah. Well, it's either in or it's out. You know.
Crimping?
Yeah. No.
Is
your
it
hair,
in?
Your hair is either embedded in its little fucking tunnels or it's not.
I guess if you put it like that, those are the only 2 options.
Yeah. Take it away, drawer.
The hair can only be there or not. What? The microphone is in the drawer, and that's where it will stay. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have a good visit with your doctor.